History has been made at COP28 in Dubai.
It's the United Nations, a meeting place for most of the world's countries.
Every day, House of World is falling.
This year's event is more important than ever, given the challenges the world is facing.
I am so firmly of the belief that every single global challenge would be closer to being solved with a genuine intergenerational collaboration with young people.
When I went into a room at COP, I'm the only young person here. Okay, that's a little concerning.
I think, there is some hesitation around bringing young people to the table. Some people perceive that they don't have the experience, they don't have the right sort of attitude.
Then sure, I don't have 30 years of whatever experience. I haven't lived 30 years. But that doesn't mean that I haven't had experience in many other things that can contribute just as much. And I really wish we value those experiences more. But at the same time, I wonder why it is that young people always end up getting relegated to like a side kids table.
Because I think that's what it comes down to. There's this talent pool of young people, and without intergenerational collaboration, we're not taking advantage of it. And we're not in a place in the world where we can afford not to.
Over the last 20 years, our We Are Family Foundation has powerfully illustrated my belief that young people are the thinkers and the innovators who are critical to both the present and the future of our planet. They should have seats at decision-making tables.
I think the call of Youth to the Table is truly anchored in that the harsh reality of young people not being included, but also being systematically excluded from making and contributing to decision-making tables and spaces that shape the world as we know it.
I think the answer is really simple. Young people are the most global generation this world has seen so far. We have very unique lived experiences and solutions to problems that we understand. It's obvious that these voices need to be heard to make the world a better place.
We're not just doing work now for this decade, we're doing work now for the next century. Helping young leaders or having them in decision-making spaces isn't just the smart thing to do, it's the urgent thing to do.
You need young people in these rooms because you cannot alienate people from their own decision-making.
And that's what these convenings are about. It's about getting people together with diverse perspectives and looking at the world as it is, imagining how it could be and seeing what steps we can take to get there.
What we've seen with Youth to the Table so far is bringing young leaders to global convenings. The UN General Assembly in New York, the COP Climate Change Conference in Dubai, and the World Economic Forum in Davos.
I think We Are Family Foundation is really pioneering the concept of intergenerational collaborations, and the work that they're doing is developing frameworks to make that actionable.
You can't just throw a CEO and a youth leader into the room for 20 minutes and have a coffee and hope it works. We're not talking about tokenistic, bringing young people onto a panel at the 11th hour. We're not talking around photo shoots with the CEO. We're not talking around any of that.
It's about giving youth the opportunity to be in the in-between meetings where the real decision-making is happening, but as a contributor, not just talked about, but talked with.
This is about understanding how we are consistently integrating expert young leaders into rooms of decision-making power. Silos are not the answer to the world's pressing challenges. True action involves providing resources and support to empower young leaders to drive change within their communities and beyond.
Let youth lead the way. Let's get more youth respected seats at decision-making tables.